giving up the goal early hurts, and then I think in the battle to try to, again, gain some momentum, find ways in the game, we weren't able to really, again, punish them and hurt them. And when you give up the goal early to a Seattle team, that's one of their great strengths, is just being defensively stable and solid, having guys that can get you into transition, things like that. So I think against the Mexican League opponents, they tried to press them, but I thought in certain areas of the field we had physical matchups that we could win. When they overpressed us, we were really able to get behind, find ways to again win certain areas of the field. And tonight we had a hard time winning certain areas of the field, especially in the kind of those final actions.
Hey, Greg, I got a few for you. Seattle came out with great intensity. It seemed like you guys struggled to match that intensity. Your thoughts?
Yeah, initially I think we got into it. I think it kind of got scrappy at about midway through the first half. And I think we sort of found our way into it, but we were behind the goal at that point. But I think we found our way into the scrap and the battle. But like I said before, there's, with Marco, we need to be able to turn it into a soccer game to really help him to be at his best. If it's going to be a duel and a battle all over the place, we got to deal with it. So we don't have that much time to be piddling around in the box.
Hey Greg, I know we talked after the other game of how the other guys played. You make the decision a little tougher going into this one for roster, for game playing time. You consider giving guys another run, maybe Randolph, or I know Harvard Miller came on late, but was Randolph in your plans there at center?
Well, he was, depending on how Maya was doing, because yesterday we, in training, Emmy went for it, and we realized he wasn't going to make it today. So Maya, who's been out for, calf, other issues, just he was in there, experienced, been in these types of games. Games are very different. Games that are to get to a final are very different than the games on the weekend. But Randolph was definitely in the cards if we felt like Maya was, with the calf, was running with an issue or anything like that. So it was consideration. Harper went in, Elijah went in. At one point we switched the nines. Mickey went in, who had a fantastic game the other day. So at some point you run out of options, you run out of subs that you can put on. So we put on some of the guys that I thought had strong games, and we'll see as we prepare for Sunday how guys recover and who are ready, and we'll put together a team that we think can give us a chance to get into Champions League. That's what we're playing for now.
Will Romero, you think, be in the plans for Sunday?
I'm not sure. It's kind of day to day. Like I said yesterday, he went for training, did some high intensity movements. We could tell he wasn't quite ready yet, so we'll see how he fares out in the next few days.
How about Nasi?
Nasi to be determined. Again, he's kind of, based on the timeline we were originally given, he was hopeful for this weekend, but we'll see what he can accomplish over the next few days.
Hey Greg, thanks so much for talking to us. In the lead up to this game, many players and even I think yourself mentioned that this was one of the most important matches of the season, if not just like a final, right? How do you get up for this third place game on Sunday, and then also how do you motivate these players for the rest of the season to come? Thank you.
Yeah, I think turning around and playing in the third place game, there's a lot to play for. So guys, as we said in there, and I think it was kind of the post-game message after we briefly discussed, not even much the game, but it's about refocusing. It's about putting this one behind us at this point. We can't go back and win this one tonight, and it's about taking tomorrow to recover. I think it's normal to feel the loss, but there's still a lot to play for. After a season like this, to be able to earn a spot into Champions League would be a big opportunity for this group, and so I think we should see it as it's our only opportunity to salvage something. So I think we have to be mature enough to bounce back and put our heads back on our shoulders and pick up our chins and get after it.
Hey, Greg. This team is still the MLS champion. So how do you explain the gap between last year's MLS title and this year's struggles?
Yeah, I've explained the gap, many times. I don't have enough time tonight for all of you to talk through my thoughts on it. But we struggle. So we struggle, and in a lot of games we struggle when we don't dominate the middle of the field, and I think that's been one of our struggles through the course of the year. And then obviously getting goals, production, giving away soft goals. These have been things that have hurt us all through the season. So that's how when you give up too many goals and you don't score enough goals, you have bad seasons, and that's a start point.
Sunday, it's really just another final.
It is. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's another final. Like, of course you want to win the championship. That was the priority, and that was the mission, and that's why we're all upset about tonight. But tomorrow, the next game is another final. There's something to win, right? There's something to take out of it, and as long as there's something to take out of it, it's a final. So, both teams have the same feeling tonight. They have the same feeling that we have tonight. They wanted to go to the final to try to win the championship. So did we. So we both feel like shit. So now who can recover and get after it? It's the way it goes.
We'll go to one last question on Zoom. Nico Moreno, go ahead.
Thank you. Greg, just, you did say that, winning this tournament would essentially save, it would be fair to say that it could save the season. Do you have this exact same thought process going into the third place and getting that potential slot into CONCACAF Cup?
Yeah, well, first, I'm not the one who said that the championship would save the season. I said it would be a great feather in the cap for this group who's had a tough season. I think, with the Galaxy in general, our objective and goal is to compete in every competition, not in one competition or two. But I think it would have been a great legacy for this group who's had a very difficult season to be able to say they won a trophy, but I don't know if it salvages the whole season. This game is certainly our last opportunity to take something out of this season that can really be beneficial for us moving forward, and that's the Champions League spot, which, again, I think with the Galaxy, we want to be playing in the tournaments like Champions League. And so this is our opportunity, and what's been a very difficult season, to take something away from it that, that maybe at least is some salvage of a bad year.
Thank you so much for your time, Coach.
Okay, thank you.